Hello everyone, welcome back with another video. In this video I am going to show how we can create multiple pages of a large map using QGIS. Now the specific reason I gave in the previous video using QGIS is that it is an open source and highly advanced functioning GIS software. Therefore I am going to do this tutorial on QGIS as well. Now we can use the large map on large sheets as well, but sometimes we want to, you can say, we don't have the a large map, we have different smaller pages like A3 size, or sometimes we have to divide our work into different patches so different people or different group of peoples can do that same work efficiently, and after all of our work is completed we can simply gather back all those sheets and all those multiple pages and convert them into a large map. So that is the main purpose of presenting this video. I know there can be some other ways to do this. I'm gonna do it in a specific way. I have done my research, tried my best to do it in the most simplest way possible. Now in AutoCAD, if some of you have used AutoCAD, it can simply be done in the layout menu where you can divide your sheet in a large map into different sheets, and after dividing it you can simply use the select window option in the print menu to print multiple pages. But unfortunately in GIS it is a little bit more work taking, time taking, but I guess so it's worth it. Now let's start without any further ado. I'm using simple Google satellite imagery. You can use any shape files, any of your work. You can use whatever you want to show it on the large map. Now I'm going to simply select an area from my country, which is Pakistan. So I'm gonna select the city of Lahore, and here it is. Let's zoom in. Now for the layout, I am again using a plugin layout loader, which is simple and easy way to create quick layouts. So I'm gonna select standard A3 landscape, click OK. Now here we have our built-in layout. All of these options are okay, but I'm only gonna use the map layer in this tutorial, so I'm gonna simply select the other layers and delete all of these. Here we have it. I do not require the grids in this, so it's shown clearly. So I'm gonna remove all the grid lines as well, and I don't require any guides, so I'm gonna simply remove all the guides. I'm simply snapping the map on our sheets fully. Here we have. Now you can see this Google satellite imagery is a very high resolution image, satellite imagery. If any of you want to use that link, I have pasted in my simple previous simple video, and on QGIS you can watch out that video and use that link to add your connection and see that video to how we can add that connection. Now select simply add shape option, and here we have add rectangles. We're going to use this option. So first of all, we are going to convert our layout into or large map into guides. To do that, I'm going to use the horizontal guides and vertical guides in the guides menu. In this menu, we are going to place the guides we are gonna use. So the size of our paper, we know A3 is 420 millimeter into 297 millimeter. So the horizontal guides will be of 297. So if we divide 297 into three parts, it is 99. So I am going to use first guide as 99. Sorry, first guide as 99, and the second guide the multiple of 99, which is 198. Here we have. Now you can see the map has already generated, the layout has already generated two horizontal guides in red, if you can see. Then we are going to use the vertical guides, which is 420. If we divided it, it's I guess 140. So I'm going to give the size of 140 to first one, and 280 to the second one. Here we have. Oh, you can see the our whole map is converted into 9 parts. So for easier map identification, we're going to use the rectangles. Now here we have our first rectangle, then we are going to place our second rectangle, then we are going to make our third rectangle. Here we have it. I guess our first one got removed somehow. Now go to the item properties, change their styles, only the outline. In this case I'm going to choose the red outline. Style, all symbols, and outline red. Again, style, all symbols, and outline red. Here we have it. Now we'll simply select all these, copy them, and simply paste them. And we have to adjust them to our guides. Check the corners that if they are matching or not. Then we are going to do that process again. Place them. Here we have it. Oh, you can see we have divided our whole large map into different parts. Now go to the layout, export this layout as image, use high dots per inches image resolution so that we can have a clear imagery of our output. I'm going to suggest you guys for 900 dpi, which is a very good resolution, so that if we divide it into many different parts, so our separate parts do not look distorted or anything or pixelated. Now simply click on save. It's gonna take some time depending on your internet and your hardware if you are using a live imagery, but if you're using a shapefile, then it depends on again the features in the shapefile. So it depends. Now it is going to create the layout. I'm going to open that layout and show you guys what further we have to do, which is our last part. Now here we have the result. It took me around 4 or 5 minutes to generate this output due to its high resolution, and I have told you guys as I'm using real-time internet imagery. Let's open our output. Here we have our output. I'm using Irfan View image software. You can use any software you want, but I am using this specific software for its open source and easiness. I'm going to select our first part and simply going to crop it here, and going back we have our second part. I'm going to crop the second part and save it as second part. Then I'm going to go back and do this for all the 9 parts. With that, we are going to simply, if we select our last part, and I have given these borders so that we can adjust our sheets afterward if we have to paste them together later. Now click on select print, simply print it on a A3 page or the size of page you wanna print it on. Simply select it and fit it to the page. We will print this one, it will be our one sheet. Similarly, we will print eight others, that will be our 9 parts large map. We will convert that into different data. We can use it to work on our different kind of projects. And after doing all of that, we can simply place them together and put them into a large single map, which will then show same like this one. I'm going to put the link of this software in my description as well. Go there, it's free to use software. You can simply download it from the official site, and I'm going to add the card for my previous video, so you can use this imagery link if you want to use it and see how we can add that connection to QGIS. I hope this video will be helpful for you guys, and see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.